Right.
Okay, so the first question is, when was the last time that you purchased a car?
The last time I purchased a car was August, early August, end of July. Yeah.
Okay, and what prompted the purchase, and what made you decide to ultimately purchase the product?
What prompted the purchase was that I was driving a piece of junk. The car was older than myself, and I decided that after my brakes went out twice, that it was just about time to get a new car before I passed away in that car. So that's what prompted me to get a new car, was my life, I guess.
Okay, and that doesn't seem like it makes sense. Who were all the people that were involved in the process, and how involved were each of them?
Uh, the people that were involved in the process of me buying the car were, of course, myself, the salesperson, and my dad. Uh, Myself and the salesperson were the ones that were almost only involved, and my dad was only involved in transferring the insurance from the old car to my new car so I could make the purchase and leave with the car.
Okay. Um, could you tell me the process that you went through to search and choose the product?
Yeah, the process was really short actually. I just was gonna go look at cars one day. I went to the dealership and they said they have the exact car that I was looking for. I just kind of had a preference. It's like I kind of want a Kia Forte. So I decided to go there, and they had just pulled the last one they had right off the truck. It was only one. It was the same model year, everything I wanted. And I said, well, I'm probably not going to give this chance again, considering the market. There's a car shortage and everything. So I decided just to pull the trigger then, and that's what prompted me to
Yeah.
follow through.
Okay. And didn't you test drive a couple times before like you got that car?
I just test drove it once, just that day. And I have a friend who has the same car, so I've driven his car a couple times and kind of knew that's what I wanted.
And wait, I thought you just answered the rest of the questions. Yeah. Okay. Um, See, I feel like I'm very unprepared because I don't know what this is trying to say.
What do you mean?
It says, I am sure that you visited a few sellers' websites when evaluating and choosing between brands or products in cars. Could you talk to me about how you went about searching on a seller's website? How many pages did you visit? How much time did you spend on a seller's website? What information were you looking for on a seller's website?
Uh, I Before buying the car, I searched the dealership's website to see if they had the car in stock. They said they had a couple of them in stock, so clicked through a couple pages just on the certain cars. Uh, you said that people involved, correct? Was that or the
How much time did you spend on the website approximately?
um 20-25 minutes? Time kind of goes away from me when you're on the internet sometimes, so it might have been a little bit longer.
And what information were you looking for on a seller's website?
I was looking for the MSRP, uh, whether or not they had the car, gas mileage, things like that, just when you're looking for a car.
And what prompted you to stay on their website for a long period of time?
Just to gather more information about the car, any information I might need, things I might need to bring. It was me buying my first car, so I just wanted to know everything I needed to before heading up there to see if they had it or not.
If there was anything, what would have prompted you to leave a seller's website quickly?
If their website didn't have timely data, if it looked a little sketchy, if I would have clicked a link and it would have said like 404 error, something like that, if it looked like they just weren't keeping up with their website or something like that, then I would be like, maybe this isn't where I want to spend a big non-impulsive purchase at. So that's what I would have probably left the page, given those circumstances.
Just kind of run away from it if it looks like it's sketchy.
If it looks like it's about like a 2004 page with like a bunch of pop-ups and stuff like that too, then yes.
How did you decide on buying the that doesn't make any sense. How did you decide between purchasing a product in the store versus online? What factors drove your decision between purchasing online versus in store? Wait, okay. First, would you have considered buying a car online?
I would have considered it if I had already test driven a similar car like it in the past. Just to make it easier, I'm relatively busy, so it'd been really nice just to walk in, already have done the paperwork prior, and just walk in, grab the keys, and leave. But I did like getting in person and getting to know the salesperson too, and all the services they provided when buying the car there.
And so the rest of these are like geared towards, like the rest of the questions in this section are like geared towards a website. So like, did you like, was there any specific website that you went to like to try and buy a car?
Uh, I went to the dealership's website just to look up information, but I didn't really consider buying the car online.
Um, yeah, okay. So okay, we're gonna move on to the next part. So let's see it. So it says at any point during your time on a seller's website, did you feel the need to talk to a live person for more information?
No, their website was pretty good. I didn't have any questions that needed answered. They had the option, of course, to do so 24 hours, I think it was. There was always somebody ready, whether it was a robot or not, I'm not 100% sure. But I didn't feel like I had to now.
And would it have made a difference in your experience if there was a seller available for a call when you were on the seller's website?
Uh, no, I understand somebody's not available 24/7, but if they have the option available, it's a lot nicer and would me, I guess, gear me to lean towards that.
Yeah, so if you were able to get on a call with someone from an online seller's website, would you and get your questions answered, would you have bought this product online?
Uh,
So I guess basically it's asking it, if it, I guess it's asking you if you were consider, so like if you were considering to buy the car online, would having somebody to like guide you through the steps have prompted you to try and or to buy it right then?
no more than if they weren't available to call on the phone, I guess. I wouldn't have seen, unless there was a problem with it. That's the only reason I would have needed someone to guide me through the process. But other than that, it wasn't necessary.
I got jumped ahead at the beginning. It wants me to explain what the company is. I feel like I already did that at the beginning.
Mhm.
See, this is why I should have been prepared and read this before I started asking questions. You know, we've answered all these already, but maybe you'll have. Okay, wait. When you were shopping for, if you were shopping for other complex products, such as like a laptop or anything that's like more like that you wouldn't make on like a impulse, would you have used a service that allowed like a live salesperson to come in and answer any questions that you have, or would you have chose not to use the service at all?
I'm not against it. I just don't see the need for it personally. If I can find the information all on the website, then I don't need the need for a salesperson, I guess. But I mean, I wouldn't be against it. It wouldn't, like, again, gear me to lean towards either way.
And okay, you did say that already. Would you have any fears about using the service?
Uh, like an online salesperson, any fears about it? Um, I don't think so. No, I don't see any reason to have a fear about it.
And so if you saw the value in like an online salesperson, what do you think the benefits of using that service would be to a consumer?
Not everybody can leave their house and stuff like that. Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So not everybody can like leave their house. So being virtual is always a benefit to a lot of people. So that's definitely a benefit of it, I guess.
And Do you have any closing thoughts on your car buying process that you would like me to
I'm very happy that my car has AC now, and that's that's it's pretty cool.
know? Yes, that's a good thing, Andrew. Air in my car too, and I couldn't be any happier.
It's great now that it's finally cooling down now. I'm not sure about Chicago, but Ohio until like 2 days ago was like 80, and then it finally dropped down into the 60s, which is nice.
Yeah, I went outside on Monday and they had snow plows parked on the street. So I was a bit confused as to why that was happening. But then, so like, I walked to class and they were parked like on the side of the street. And when I came back, they were still there. So I just kind of wandered around for like a half an hour, see if they had moved or not. And apparently they had like a Columbus Day parade. So they were using the snow plows to block off the street so that nobody like drove down the street. I'm like, you can't do that, guys. Like it's the middle of October. You can't just park a snow plow and just leave there.
You can't play with my emotions like that. Not yet, not now.
Like, you can't do that. I don't know. I feel like I may have failed at this assignment because
Say that.
that was way shorter than an hour.
Was it supposed to be an hour?
He said it was supposed to take an hour.
I mean, I'm sure other people will give more thought out questions, and I'm sure it would take an hour if somebody were to purchase the item online. But I don't know, because a lot of these questions I think were not applicable due to me not purchasing the item online
Yeah.
and me not having a very good answer for those questions, I guess.
I feel like he should have told us. He didn't. Okay, I feel like he didn't explain this to us well because he just told us he was like find somebody in a. If you told me to find somebody that bought the product online, then I would have gone that way. And yeah,
Yeah, no, that's hard.
I was like, I appreciate your answers and like your time, but now I have to try and like figure out how all of this works.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay. Okay, I have to like get somebody for a computer too, and I was gonna interview Jonathan. I know Jonathan didn't buy his computer online. So that's gonna be like we're gonna run into the same issue.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can make him pretend that he did.
I could, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I know he did it. I think he did it on like an impulse too. Like he bought it right before he went to school. Because he was just like, I need a new computer, so he bought it. So I guess like some of these could apply.
Yeah.
That was really everything I had because
Oh, that's easy then, I think.
I was prepared.
I mean, you had the prompt in front of you. I don't know what else you could have done.
Yeah. Yeah, if I would have thought about it first, I would have planned this out and read through it and highlight which questions didn't make sense and try to rewrite them. But I'm just not that good at doing anything. So I cannot.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
So, but thank you.
Thank you.
I want to